yeah, because my sister, my husband's sister,
Sorry.
have live off, and she moved to the Japan to Vietnam, and so today we have it means yeah, because we like together. Yeah,
So
and
the sister-in-law is going to leave Vietnam, right?
hmm,
For Japan. Leave Vietnam for Japan.
no.
Oh, leave visit hometown from Japan. No.
No.
One more time. One more
Ah,
time. One more time.
the because today my sister-in-law going. No, she left for Japan to Vietnam about 1 month.
She leave. She left Japan.
She in Vietnam. She in Vietnam 1 month ago.
She left Japan. For Vietnam.
Hmm.
She left Japan for Vietnam. 1 month ago. Again.
And
No.
she going to Japan again.
So a sister-in-law lives in Japan and she visited Vietnam. She visited Vietnam
Mm.
1 month ago, and now she is
Mm.
going to return. She's going to return to Japan the
Mm.
next
The
week.
next week, in the next week.
Okay, next week. So
Mm.
you can say in the next few days or next week. Next week. We don't say in the next week. We say next week or in the next
Mm.
days. And she visit. Okay. So she returned. Huh? She returned to Vietnam 1 month ago, and now she is going
Oh.
to. We say is going to. It means something will happen in the future. And we
Mm.
is going to. She's going to. Uh, travel. Move to. She's going to move to Japan again.
Mm.
Okay. So today all the member of the family gathered together
Yeah.
to have a party.
No party.
No party. No party. Go to the
Because
go to the
because
restaurant.
today after the session
Mm.
we will move to the swimmer. Do you know
Mm.
swimmer in Long Khánh,
I just
in Đồng Nai?
I just heard the name. I have never heard of that name. Yeah. Okay. So
Oh.
and then
And then I think we will uh, come back home at uh,
at the end
at
of
the
the
night.
at night.
Yeah.
Night. So this evening. This evening.
Mm. So I
Okay.
think not we have not any party.
Uh, we don't have time to hold a party.
Mm.
Uh,
Mm.
when will you come back Ho Chi Minh City?
Uh, I think the evening, the afternoon of the tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, afternoon. Uh, so you don't need to go to work tomorrow.
Uh, I and my husband decide we will live up
Uh,
the
okay.
morning, the Monday.
Okay. So have um tomorrow. It mean have a morning off. Have a morning off from work. Okay. So do you and your husband need to ask for the company, ask for a manager's permission? Yes or
Yeah.
no? Uh,
Yes.
So you and your husband traveled to Long Khánh by motorbike?
No, by car because my husband family have a car.
So they traveled to Ho Chi Minh City to pick up both of you. The family car driver, someone in the family drives.
Yes.
Yeah. To pick up you.
My father-in-law
Okay.
drive car.
Oh, your father-in-law can drive a car.
Yes.
Right. So you are in the coffee? You are in the coffee now?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I see the coffee is like traditional, right?
Yes. And the name of the car is phố cổ.
Because I see the background with wood,
Yeah.
maybe precious wood.
Mm.
I see
Yes.
the pattern, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. In this slide, there are many precious wood.
Precious good. So how about the price?
Uh, I see the price. Okay. The price about 30 to 50.
So it's
It I think.
a little cheaper than the price in the coffee house in Ho Chi Minh City. Uh,
Yes.
mm. So when did you get to Long Khánh? When did you get to Long Khánh? Yesterday night.
No, this morning.
Oh,
This
this
morning.
how
Yeah.
long? How long does it take you to travel from Ho Chi Minh City to?
No, in the morning, I moved to the my husband home.
Mm,
My,
mm.
my husband house to the long time, and it took me about 50 minutes.
15 minutes by car?
15 minutes by car. Yeah.
No, from Ho Chi Minh City to Long Khánh.
Hồ Chí Minh City to Long Khánh about I
Two
think
hour,
about
2 hour.
yeah.
So you you set up at, let me guess, 10:08. So I guess you will get up at 7 a.m. right?
No,
Oh.
the last night I'm in my husband's home.
So you set up traveling to Long Khánh last night.
No, no, sorry. The last night I moved to the my husband's home, and
Yeah.
in the morning, yeah, and in the morning I moved to my husband's home to Long Khánh. My husband's home in Xuân Lộc, Đồng Nai, and Long Khánh in the city of the Đồng Nai.
Okay, so your parents-in-law house in Xuân Lộc.
Yes.
And this morning, you and your husband set off to your sister-in-law house. No? Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is Ho Chi Minh City. And you need to
I moved to
stop.
yeah.
So when?
Uh, yesterday.
Yesterday night. Yesterday
Yeah.
yesterday night. And this is Long Khánh. Okay,
Long
so
Khánh is
go to Long Khánh.
yes.
When?
This morning.
This morning at 8 a.m. 7 a.m.
No. 8
8
a.m.
a.m. So the coffee is in Long Khánh, right?
Yes.
So why don't you drink coffee in Xuân Lộc but you travel to Long Khánh?
Because we will go into Suối Mo. Yeah.
Okay, so Suối Mo here. So where do you live now? You don't need to you don't need to book a room because it's near, right? So how you want your husband's house, your parents in-laws house is in Xuân Lộc. And if you want to visit Suối Mo, you need to travel 15 minutes, right?
No, I
No?
15 to it takes me 15 minutes to Xuân Lộc to Long Khánh.
Xuân Lộc to Long Khánh, 15 minutes. And now you just study in the cafe. And after the lesson, all of you move to Suối Mo immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when you visit the trip to Suối Mo, you travel by car to Xuân Lộc, right?
Yes.
Okay, so and then tomorrow morning, you again one more time set up to return Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah.
Ho Chi Minh City, okay. Yes, and now we will correct the exercise. I remember we continue exercise 7, right? I haven't give the feedback of exercise 8. Yes or no?
Yes.
No. 8. Now we start with the correct 8. Okay. Cái này sửa chưa ta?
Chưa.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. This one. 8.1. Let me see how many paragraphs. If we listen, there are two paragraphs. I will copy and paste this one. And so you can listen and read the script at the same time. Number one on the right and number 2 on the left. Now listen, and we can check the pronunciation.
5.1. 1. I bought an expensive talking toy from an online retailer for my son's birthday. My son was very happy, but unfortunately Buzz Lightyear stopped talking after just 2 days. The only channel of communication was an email address to contact the company, so I wrote to them to report the problem. I was expecting a long wait. I certainly didn't think the response time would be so quick. The same afternoon, I got a phone call from the supplier of the toy, who was very polite and understanding. They sent me a replacement the same day, which arrived the day after. And in the package, there was a £10 credit voucher for my next purchase on the site.
2. I saw a tablet computer I wanted in a store near my home. When I looked on the internet, I saw that it was cheaper to buy it online from the same company and then go to the store to pick it up. So I did that, but when I tried the tablet at home, it was impossible to connect to the internet. So I took it back to the shop to explain the issue. They weren't very helpful. They said they couldn't do anything because I bought it online. Yes, I said, but from your website, and I came to your store to pick it up. I asked for a replacement, or if not a refund, but they refused. They just gave me the phone number of the technical support hotline.
there are two people talking about their experience of online shopping. The first one, the first person, what did he buy online?
He buy a toy for the son for the birthday.
So he bought, yeah, he bought a
He bought,
toy. He bought a toy for his son on birthday. So what is the problem with the toy?
the problem is the toy topic talking after just 2 days.
So it stopped talking. Stop talking. So the problem is it didn't talk and it stopped talking. So how did they contact the company?
Because just only channel of the communication was email. So he wrote to the shop to report the problem.
Okay, the only channel of communication to the company is the email. So he write email. He writes an email to report the problem to the company. How did the company respond to the problem? It means how did the company deal with the problem?
The company show problem by send he a repayment in the same day, and they also send the gift voucher for the next purchase.
Okay, correct. First, the company sent him a replacement the same day, and the company also sent 10 credit voucher for the next purchase on the site. So replacement, what does it mean?
It means the other product, the new product, to replace the old product with
the same.
is wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So it's yeah, that's right. The new products are on the same item, which is the same item, but it's new to replace the old one, which is wrong. Okay. So if you are a customer, if you were that man, were you satisfied with the solution of the company?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
So if the next time, will you want to return to the company again to buy products?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, because I see this problem is very low.
In the past, I used to buy one product of skincare online. The shop is from Bình Thuận. Yeah, and I have a bad experience with the first time I opened this one. It's kind of powder mask, but it's very expensive. Yeah, it's about 500,000 VND for one package. One package just have 500 grams because it's a kind of powder mask that can assist acne treatment.
Yeah.
But when I open the mask, I use that. But there's many worms. Some insect like this. Yeah. So I had a bad problem. I was say, oh my gosh, maybe I bought the fake products from the shop. But of course, I tried to contact the shop, and the shop owner asked my yellow, and she told me to go to the post office to send this, and she will send me another one. And after this time I say, oh okay, this I can believe the shop is reliable, so I decide to return to buy a lot of product from that shop.
Mm.
Yeah. One day I see another shop online on Shopee too. It's offer a bigger voucher. So from this story, I learned that because the shop creates your reliability, so you can gain the customer loyalty, and the result, as a result, I return to that shop and I buy many times like this.
Yeah.
Okay. So how about the second experience? What did the person buy online?
She bought a tablet computer.
Tablet computer. Do you have a tablet computer? Yes, maybe. Kind of tablet. Okay, it's more. Okay. What was the problem?
The problem it was impossible to connect to the internet.
Okay, the problem is that it was impossible to connect to the internet, or we can say it didn't connect to the internet. Okay, so how could they contact the company?
She took it back to the shop to explain the issue.
Okay, so a cheaper to buy on from the same company, go to the store, pick up. No, she bought offline, right? So how about
No,
that's
she
right,
she
that's right, offline. She online, but
yeah.
she go to the offline shop at
Mm.
belongs to the same company.
Mm.
Took it back to the shop to explain the issue. Okay, so she directly took it back to the shop. How did the company respond to the problem?
The company said they couldn't do anything because she posted it online, and but although she explained about the solution, she post it online, but she go to the office to check it.
So it
But
means
the
there's an online,
company,
yeah. The company?
yeah. However, the company just get her the phone number of the technical support hotline.
Okay.
This
This mean
means the company doesn't do not anything and just give her the phone number of the technical support hotline.
So what did she hope? What did she hope to be solved? The problem to be solved. She wanted to get a
She have
the company just give her a technical support.
she wanted to
To
she wanted
wanted
for the a replacement
yeah
or
replace.
refund.
Again, one more time. Replacement.
Replacement.
Blah blah place replacement.
Replacement.
And one S here.
Replacement.
That's right. She wanted a replacement, or maybe if not a refund. It means she wants to get a refund if the company didn't agree. It's okay to get a replacement, but the company didn't do anything. Just give her a hotline. Okay, so I think it's a little similar to thế giới di động. And no, some part of the policy is similar. I used to bought a speaker. You know the speaker? Yeah, Bluetooth speaker. Bluetooth speaker
Yeah,
for
I
us
know.
to listen to. For example, if we book, if we order offline, we need to pay for 400. No, it's not 400. It's about 7 to 800. I'm not sure about exactly number, but it's about that range. And if I bought online, it's mean from the same thế giới di động system. We just order online. When we order online, they give us an online order, and we can reduce the price until reduced to 4,000.
The big voucher.
No, they just offer you that if you bought offline, you pay 100%, but if you bought online, you pay 50%, and then go to the shop to pick it up. Okay, fortunately, there was no problem with my speaker. Yeah, but I say maybe this one is the big problem with the company's customer service, because although
Yeah, I see.
she ordered online, but she still go to the shop, or even she bought online the same shop. I think the shop should be responsible for the products like the first company. Okay, so we study from the story, and then we can get more experience how to deal the problems with the customers or our clients. Okay. So do you think that if you are the woman in the story and the company just get you the technical support hotline, what would you do at that time? What would you do?
So I see. I also book. I also have a phone call to technical support hotline to ask something about problem. And if the technical support do anything about the problem, I will report the store to the website or online or Facebook or social media to more people
Avoid
yeah.
avoid the company to avoid being treated another time. I agree with you. First we would call hotline, and I see if she bought from the same company online, so I think if there just only one store, because when we bought technical products like this, no, not technical, right? Electronic product, we should read carefully about the guarantee policy. Guarantee policy. So when you bought an electronic product like phone and computer, do you care much about the guarantee policy?
Yes, I care. So when I buy the electronic device, I usually go to the store to see the this this product, and I will check the warranty policy.
Okay. In the past, I bought a printer online, and of course, the printer to print the documents. Brother printer, the printer brand Brother. Do you know Brother brand printer?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know from you.
Yeah. It's in Vietnam. There are many retailers selling printer with a wide range of prices, and I choose Brother because the first one is very easy to use, and the ink to refill the cartridge. We have the word. Sorry, I don't remember. I know this cartridge. I don't remember the spelling. This is the reason why I ask my student need to write down the word every time I type. Even I know that this is called cartridge, but I don't remember the spelling. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, this one. Cartridge.
Cartridge. Cartridge.
The one you fill the ink to continue to print. Cartridge.
Cartridge.
Okay. 2 days ago, another IT student just write down some of the work I give them on the file. He told me that, a teacher, I know all the meanings. Yes, I know that, but you wouldn't. Yeah, like this. Now sometimes I know that cartridge, but I don't remember how to write it down. Yeah, the cartridge, the ink is easy to buy and it's quite cheap compared to another kind of printer. So I bought it online. And luckily, it's very good. I can use the printer for 3 years. For 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's just a low price product. And I see the guarantee is 1 year. Yeah, and I
It's
can use
okay.
in 3 years because I use a lot. I bring a lot of documents. And one day I had a problem with some of the components linking. Component inside the printer, but you know I'm in Tuy Phong and no one can fix the printer. I fix myself. Yeah, and I break another component. It means I fixed this one, but I broke another component inside the printer. So I just continue to use it until 3 years, and then now I moved to another city. I think that printer cannot be used anymore, and my mom throw away. And now I try to buy the second one, and this time I also buy from the mall. Yeah, but I'm not sure whether or not I can use the same 3 years. It's the low price, right? Yeah, product. But it's very we can say user friendly, easy to use. So you know, I bought a printer online and it was very good to experience. And one day I bought another smartphone. It's also just a normal smartphone for my mom to watch the video on YouTube. I bought from the Shopee, but at that time I I wasn't it mean I didn't understand clearly and deeply the function of Shopee. And when I received the smartphone, I pressed the button already received. I didn't know that when we press this button, we cannot return the product. You can you see the words đã nhận hàng, right? The button. When I receive the product, I have the habit that I would press this button to notify the shop that they can because at that time I just want to have the shops because the billing from the Shopee system would be count and processed depending on the customer, right? So I just say, okay, I already received it. I want the shop can receive their money as soon as possible. So I press this button. And after 1 day, I realized no, it's not a smartphone normal. It's kind of the broken phone, and the shop collect. You see someone on the road finding someone to sell the old phone, right? And they repair the phone, they can sell again. So I realized that, oh, this is the wrong one. My mom took it to the shop and it cost her 3,000 VND to repair. But after 2 days, again, we cannot watch anything. And totally, I lost the amount of money, which was enough for me to buy another new smartphone in Thế giới di động. Yeah. So from this experience, I know that I would never press this button until it's expire to return the products. Okay. So I say when I experience anything from online, maybe from the online shopping, I still learn something. Learn from experience. Yeah, learn from experience. I lived in Da Nang approximately 2 years. Not 2 years, but approximately about 2 years. I bought a lot of things in my house, and when I look at the house, sometimes I feel like I need to tidy the room. And every time I tidy the room, I always have something to give the other people, give away. When I give away, I see, oh, the room is empty now. Yeah. And I look at the diary when I test someone online. It means there's a group, charity group, for us to give away the old thing we don't use anymore. Actually, it's not the old one, just I don't use that. And I look at the diary. Oh my gosh, a lot. Yeah. And I say, oh, I wasted a lot of money. Mm. So I look at the amount of money I earned from the first time I moved to Da Nang City until now. Okay, all of the money online shopping. I think I waste a lot of money. So, how much money do you spend on online shopping?
I'm not sure about that on month. I think about 1 million. 1 million.
1 million, 1 or 2 million. So it's normal. It's not too big. When I lived in my hometown with my parents, my mom told me you are the one like wasting money on online order. Yeah. And sometimes I look at the diary shopping. Yeah, I'm not sure why I can spend money like this. Yeah. And now every time I look in the room, sometimes I feel stressed about job, work, and future. So I need to tidy. Every time I tidy, I throw away something. And when I throw away something, I feel like relieved. Relieved.
Really?
Relieved. Sorry,
No,
sorry.
I
Yeah,
know.
this is a relief. Yeah, and the verb. Sorry. Relief is a noun. Yeah. And relieved is an adjective. This means sometimes you feel something's uncomfortable in your inner feeling,
Okay.
and you throw
I
something and
know.
you like this. Okay, relate. Okay. And sometimes I try to write down everything I bought and to calculate the amount of money, the income as well as the expenses. Oh, and I look at the diary. I say, oh, there were a lot. I, I'm trying to study how to handle the finance, because the working a lot, earning a lot, but no saving. Mm. So, before you get married, did you have some saving before you get married? No.
Yeah, I have. Before I get
Uh,
married, I have a 7.
okay, you are better than me. You are better than me at. You are better at finance management than me. Some of my friends
Yes.
suggested that I should study finance management, because if I just using money like that, I have nothing for the future.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, because
Mm,
I think we have we should have
mm,
salary, because
mm,
so I think because sometimes we will have a problem with my family member,
mm,
and we
mm,
will pay the hospital fee.
yeah,
Yeah.
hospital fee or hospital bill is okay.
Mm,
Okay.
mm,
When I the first time I moved to Da Nang, I worked for the school. I work full time
mm,
from the morning until night. I have no time to cook. I just have meals outside. And when
mm,
I resigned, I stopped working in that place. I moved to the new place. I work online, and then I just
mm,
stay at home all day, every day. I just go out to buy food. Most of the
mm,
time I spend in the room. I bought a lot of cookery items. This means the kitchen appliance.
Yeah, I see.
Appliances for cooking meals. What I think of if I live Đà Nẵng city, how about the everything in the room? I just count a little bit and oh, there are a lot of money I already spent. When the first time I moved to Da Nang, I just have two suitcases, two suitcases of clothes, and now there's a lot. Yeah, I think that I don't want to move because there are a lot of things. The first reason is that it's the livable, livable, livable. It's very
No.
good to live. It's very good to live. And here, yeah, so Da Nang is livable and it's peaceful. It's not polluted. The air is not polluted, and there are a lot of things in the room. If I throw all of them, I will feel hurt my money. Yeah. Okay. Did you buy a lot of things in your rented accommodation?
No, rarely because I think my accommodation just I rent and I just buy something necessary.
Necessary.
Yeah.
Because when the rented contract, the accommodation contract is expire, and you need to move to the new place, move to the new accommodation, and at that time we need to move a lot of things. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So you just bought some kitchen appliances. Is the room
No, I
fun?
not but because my sister bought anything for the kitchen, so I didn't to buy something to kitchen.
And I know that you are not interested in cooking. Yeah, so you don't care much about the appliances used to cook. Sometimes I watch some videos on TikTok and I know the new way. I mean, I learn how to cook the new dish, but I need a tool, so I buy the tool. Yeah, of course, I just buy. That's enough for me to cook for myself. So you just bought your sister bought the kitchen appliances. How about the other? For example, air conditioner, the fridge, the fan, the bed, blah blah blah, what we call furniture, and the adjective is furnished. So the room is furnished or not? Furnished.
Nice. It means doing many things in the room.
Yeah, that's right. The landlord give you all the room's furniture. Everything.
No, just
No,
room.
just the room. So if you say just the room, we can say unfurnished.
Unfurnished.
Unfurnished. The room is unfurnished. My room is furnished. My room is furnished, but it's not fully, just semi-furnished. Semi-furnished. As when I would say semi, it mean half. Semi is not full, just partly. Okay. So my room is semi-furnished. If there's another room in Da Nang City which is fully furnished, fully furnished means you have all of the necessary things in the house, everything. And of course the price is higher too. I rent a semi-furnished room. But I think that's enough for my daily life. And I just bought some kitchen appliances. The other thing that's are enough and really comfortable for me to do everything in my room. So I don't want to move. I don't want to go out because I have everything in the room too. Most of the time I spend working, sleeping, studying, and I have no friends in Da Nang. So I don't often hang out with anyone. Even I have still got contact with the old colleagues, but uh, since I moved away, I don't have much time to hang out with them. And sometimes because I feel like they don't have the similar interest with me.
Yeah.
So I think I don't want to hang out with anyone. I just want to stay in my room and play games if I have time. Okay.
So, do you see boring?
Do I say?
No, I think, do you feel boring because you just only your room?
I don't feel bored. I enjoy the moment being alone. Enjoy the moment of being alone. Recently, I'm a little stressed with my work. I just ride a motorbike outside for 5 or 10 minutes. Not because I want to relax, just because the motorbike need to be ridden regularly. Because if I don't ride the motorbike every day, it's difficult to start the engine. And when I feel stressed with the work, I I'm not sure what to do because I feel I don't like this one. So recently I didn't do anything. I just lie on the bed and I play games. Yeah, I just show you the game previous. The previous time I showed you that two small teddy bear combined and it formed the bigger teddy bear. I play it all the night. All the night, and when I play it, I relax my mind. Yeah, I let my mind free. I don't need to think of anything. Yeah, but when in the middle of the night, I feel scared. I feel scared again. I'm not sure because in the past I used to do something horrible in the previous place. This yesterday night. It's only 2 a.m. Yesterday night.
I know.
I played game until 1 and I continue to until 2. I just said okay, wait a little bit of this way until 2 a.m. and I decide to turn off the phone to sleep. But when I close my eyes, I remember the scenes in the past and I feel scared. So I play the music of Buddhism and meditation. I'm not sure, but I guess maybe until 3 a.m. I just can't sleep. Sometimes I feel stressed. I think of a lot of things, and then suddenly I feel scared because in the dream I see something very horrible. I'm so scared. And recently I feel like myself wasted a lot of time. Didn't do anything because I'm stressed. So I play game. When I play game, I feel it's okay now. And until I feel it's okay, I silently thinking about my the next way for me to go, which I should to go. And now I think, okay, it's okay for me. I teach several class. It means I already half is mean from 10 to 5. It's called half, and this is different from double. Half is a verb, and you have the half is a noun. Yeah, so half is a verb. A double from 5 to 10. Half from 10 to 5. I have the numbers of the class, and now I just sometimes I cannot resist. I cannot resist myself from the game. Because sometimes I feel stressed. I cannot do anything, so I just play it. I need to cure myself for a while, and now I need to arrange everything again in the timetable. I will show you this one. Why I feel stressed. I used to think of quitting the job and didn't do anything. I still have my old students. This is the one I calculate when you leave, right? So I don't need to do this one. And there's some students during this period, but they didn't show up when the time is when it's time to study. Yeah, for example, if I didn't have class at this time, so from 12 to 5:50, I have approximately 5 hours. I can divide 5 hours into different tasks. But if I have classes, so I need to rest. I need to rest 2 hours before the lesson. I need to restore the energy to teach my students. I need to talk a lot during the lesson. But on this day, I didn't do anything during this time, but he didn't go to the class on time. Yeah. So at this time, we need to cancel the lesson on that day. And I feel like the timetable is in chaos. Chaos. Yeah, it's not in order. And it's I cannot do anything because I need to rest. And during that time, but until now, yeah, he didn't show up and it's cancel, cancel, cancel. And I feel like, oh my gosh, I didn't teach, but I didn't work, I didn't study. So I think that I need to erase the student from the list. I need to make sure that I want to have the fixed timetable. If the timetable isn't fixed and it's in disorder, I cannot do anything. Yeah. And then that time I feel stressed. And recently I play games. And during play games, I also think of the solution for my problem. Two things at the same time. And now I see yesterday, after play game, when I play game, I think of the way how to solve the timetable, which is empty. And now I need to fill the studying schedule in these places. And I see today after the lesson, I have my own answer. Yeah, I need to focus on study instead of waiting for the student. For example, I used to teach 3 classes in one day, but the other 2 classes didn't study on time. But I need to care about my income too. For example, the other 2 classes, if they told me clearly that they cannot study, okay, I will increase the class and I can receive another student. Yeah, they tell me they study, so this means that another student come to the class, I need to refuse because I have no time. Okay, but they didn't study too. So in the end, I just teach 1 class, but 1 class is not enough for me, for my life. But they don't tell me that they stop studying. They tell me they continue to study, but they didn't go to the class to study. And I cannot receive another student. If I receive the new student, I put the student in this class, but another days arrive again. So it's very difficult for me, and I feel like my schedule is in chaos. Chaos like this. Yeah, it's not in order. And I say, when it's not 50% of my students like that. Yeah. In the past, I told them if you arrive the class late, I wouldn't give you more time for the class. If you have a day off, but you didn't notice me or test me, yeah, I wouldn't give you another class. I still get your money. But actually, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Yeah, karma.
I see the work.
Buddhism
Yes.
videos. This means something happened. If you do something good, you get the good result. You do something bad, you get the bad result. So I believe in that one. So if they don't study, I cannot get their money. Okay. So they register studying 3 classes a week. It means they need to study with me 12 lessons a week, a month. But they just study with me 3 or 4 lessons. How about the other 8 lessons? They didn't study and I didn't do anything. So at that time, I waste my time. And it also affects my spirit. Affect my spirit. It means affect my mood. I cannot teach, I cannot study at the same time. I didn't have money to, you know, even another student asked me to study. I just said, oh no, sorry, I'm full. I'm fully booked. It means I already have enough classes for me to teach. I cannot receive any another student, but they do this one. And of course, they didn't make any progress during the process they study. For example, you study with me every month, but one day you come back to study, but during 6 months you still practice listening English at home. It's okay. Yeah. But they didn't study because they are busy at work. I told them clearly, you need to think of clearly. First, you have 2 choices. One, study seriously. The second, please get out of the class. I cannot teach you like that. You waste my time and you waste your own money and you didn't get anything. Study in that way isn't effective. Isn't effective. It's very difficult to get a good result if you study like that. Okay. So during my class, you are the first. You are different from them because of course, your pronunciation is not good enough, right? Yeah. But you are not a teacher. As long as I can understand what you want to say, as long as you can communicate effectively with the customer, it's okay. And you do every exercise I give you, so I say you make big progress. This means you study quickly rather than the other students. There are also another student who study with me, but they study 1-2 class. This means 1 teacher and 2 students in 1 class. When you study with me, you talk to me one face to face like this. So when I talk, you listen. When you talk, I listen. But when we study with 1-2, we have A student and B student. I talk to A student, B student, think of another thing, or they surf TikTok, or they surf or phone, or they chat with their lover, their boyfriend or girlfriend like this, and then they get distracted. And when I talk to B and A the same, get distracted. So, but some of them think of if they just study in 1-2 class, they can reduce 50% of the tuition fee, right? The money to study, but they wouldn't think of 1-1. It means you need to focus 100% during the class. And I see many parents who let their children to study in a group of 10 students. They need to pay for 150,000 for 1 lesson. But they feel like, oh, it's cheaper than to study 1-1. But of course, when they study 1-1, they can study a lot.
I see that.
Okay. And some of the students ask me they want to study 1-2, but they didn't focus on the lesson. This is the reason why you study with me approximately 6 months. Yeah. But you can listen and you can talk, you can understand. You have no difficulty in listening and speaking. But the other 1-2 class, they just study 50% of you because 50% of the time they get distracted outside the lesson. Okay. And another, they have the problem with listening skill. Why? When I talk, you try practicing. You try to practice and try to understand the spoken English. When I talk, they say, teacher, I don't understand. I don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. I ask them to speak. They don't speak. So I talk. When I talk, they stop. It means, or they get distracted. I want my students to use the light all the time during the lesson, but they don't. So study 1-1. If you focus, highly focused, you can practice two skills at the same time, speaking and listening at the same time. But they just want to talk, they don't want to listen. So when they do the test, of course, because they don't listen, so they have poor listening skill too, and they don't know how to express the idea when I ask them a questions. So the same teachers, the same time, and the same materials, but different results.
Oh.
Because the same teacher, you study with me, the other people study with me, the same book and the same period of time, but the result is different because it's from the students. So the teachers just can decide 50% and 50% is from you, not from the teacher. When you see online, they advertise the video that, oh, I get 8 or 9 in IS, blah, 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 or 900. So the center just decide 50%, and therefore the 50% from the students. Okay, we continue this one. Exercise 5.2. Some students study, they feel like, oh, teacher, it's very difficult to understand what you are saying. They don't focus. Yeah, at first you try a lot to listen, they don't focus, and now I give you the exercise and you do really bad, really good. You get a lot of correct answer, but they just get a little because they don't practice. Even I give them homework, they just turn at the back. They look at the back of the book. They look at the script. They look at the script and they do the test. So it's mean the reading test, not the listening test. Okay. Now I want you to read the question first, please. Read the question, not the answer. Read.
The question.
You just read. You just read.
Online retailer offer the cheapest product.
You give me the answer.
The cheapest.
I just ask you to read the question, not to give the answer. Okay, so now we listen first. Listen first. Okay. Okay. Okay, now just listen.
5.2.
Why do people prefer to buy online? A recent survey asked this question to 15,000 shoppers in 15 different parts of the world. The first reason is probably no surprise to you. Online retailers offer the cheapest products. 55% of people chose online shopping because prices were lower. The second reason was shopping hours. Physical stores are, of course, limited by their opening times, but online stores have the most flexible hours, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's difficult to be more flexible than that. People also like the fact that you can compare products and prices online. And it's true, it's not as easy to compare products in physical stores, especially if they're not near each other. Another reason was the number of products available. Some people buy online because internet shopping offers a wider choice than in-store shopping. And finally, where do you prefer to get information about products? Some people think online retailers offer better information about a product, but only 11% thought this was a reason for buying online. Perhaps many of us still prefer to speak to somebody in a real shop.
Okay, so number 1 is cheapest, right?
Yes.
Number 2.
Number 2, online store have the most flexible.
Most flexible.
More flexible.
Flexible hours. Number 3.
Number 3, it's not as difficult to compare products in physical stores.
It's not as
No, easy.
easy.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's not
as
as
easy.
Okay, it's not as easy. Not easy because they compare to the physical store. Number 4.
Number 4, internet shopping offer a more wider choice than in-store shopping.
We don't say more wider or wider isn't. Yeah, we say wider, not more wider.
Wider.
More is mean go with limited, more limited because limited long, limited. So we use more and why only one, so we add er, wider choice. Okay, wider choice. Number 5.
Number 5, online retailer offer better information about a product.
Better information about the products. Okay, so let's discuss. Do you buy online because it's cheap or because you see it's good? It has good quality. The cheap price, if you buy something online because it's cheap or because the product is good.
So I think I buy online because it's convenient for me.
For example,
because I don't need to go to the physical store. And sometimes I not time. I not have the time.
Yeah,
to go to
you
the
don't have
store.
time to go to the store.
Sometimes
For example,
sometimes I see the product is cheaper in online.
And you can compare the price too. Do you compare before you buy it? Do you compare the price in different shops before you buy?
Really.
Really?
So because
I would.
because when I want to buy something, I just check the store. The store is reliable in the grill, in the shopping mall, and I picked up the product to my car to my
shopping cart. To the shopping cart and you buy it. So you don't need to. You don't care about the price. You don't care the price. Don't care about the price. Sometimes. Okay, so for example, when I decide to buy a printer, I need to compare the products in different mall, shopping mall. If it's from the product store, the product is mean, for example, you bought you bought from the authentic store. I bought the product from the printer from product brand. So there's a product brand on Shopee too. If I buy it, I need to pay for 3 million. Yeah. If I bought from Thế giới di động, it's cost 2.9 million. This means I can save 100,000 VND. Yeah. I try to buy it, but I need to, because I hesitate to buy. I need to calculate the amount of money I have, whether or not this is necessary for me to buy at this time. And after that holiday, I look online and I see there's another more shopping mall too. It's offer 2.6 million. Well, I can save 400,000. But when I use the voucher on Shopee, I can save for 3,000.
Yeah.
So in the end, the voucher.
I usually will buy product in Shopee because Shopee have many voucher.
Yes, it's have voucher. Free shipping. But I can get 10% of discount, not from the shop, from the shopping store, from the voucher. I get 3 more 10. Yeah, so for example, I calculate a little bit. The original price is 3 million, and I get somehow I get a lot of vouchers. So in the end, I just need to buy 3.2 million. Yeah, this is the reason why I need to compare the price. For example, if you just compare between the two products, one store offer you 220,000 and one store offer you 110,000. It's not much difference, just a small difference, but between 3 million and 2.3 million. Yeah, of course, this more I look at the feedback from the customer, and it's also belong to the more red item on Shopee. And after considering in 2 weeks, I bought it because you know this electronic products, technical products. I need to be careful. If I bought the wrong thing, it's like I am playing card. Yeah, I bet like this. So in the end, I see, okay, I can, because you know some feedbacks from the Thế giới di động store, customer also have the same problem. Like we just listen to the previous previous audio, like customer buy from the store, they just give you the hotline of the customer support, not to have you exchange a new one. So I don't think Thế giới di động is not reliable. Yeah, so I just buy from the broader brand, the broader store. Broader has, for example, you buy Samsung, also have a Samsung store on Shopee. I buy broader printer from the broader shop, 3 million, and from this one, I look at the feedback, and in the end, I decide to buy it. And now I use this for 2 weeks. It's okay. Oh no, 1 week, more than 1 week, and it's okay. It's okay. So because of it's convenience for you, you don't need to go out. You don't have time to go to the shop. Once you go to the shop, you need to change the clothes, wear the overalls to higher the sunlight, avoid the sunlight, ride a motorbike, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
we need to suffer from the traffic jam. I shop online because I don't know where to buy this in the place nearby, and I can compare the price. But the most important thing is that, you know, I finish work until 11 p.m. I can shop in the middle of the night, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Yeah, so this is called the most flexible hours. If you buy from for example, if you buy something from the shop, you just can work during the office hour.
Yeah.
Office hour. People just open the store during the office hour. Sometimes you need to buy online. And I think this is the most convenient one. So how about when you buy? Do you often go to the store? Physical store? This means, yeah, not online store.
Rarely.
How about your husband? Does he have a habit of shopping online or offline?
When we just buy electronic products, we should go to the physical store and order product. I just buy it in online.
Okay.
Because I see the electronic is very difficult to check.
Yeah. Before I buy the product, I would read, and I would read the details information online, information online, and then I go offline to buy. I buy offline. So before you choose the product, you need to buy the information online, right? Online information online.
Yeah, I see. I will see the detailed information online.
Okay, so I see nowadays, before we want to buy something, we have the benefits of online information. We can check the online, and then we go offline to buy. In the past, we just went to the physical store. We listen to the shop assistant giving you the informations, and sometimes it's not the true information, but you have no source of information to learn about, to find about. So I see nowadays, sometimes you know, I read online about the functions of the product. And of course, if it is necessary to go to the physical store, at first we need to, before I buy something with the higher price, I need to read and I consider is it true or not true before we decide to buy. How about the skincare products? Do you buy online or offline?
I usually online.
Yeah, because there are a lot of
Because,
authentic store.
yeah, that's right.
They for example, you want to buy from this brand, and this also offer online order. It's very convenient for us to buy authentic store. I live in a small district belong to Da Nang city, and sometime one day I buy toothpaste. Toothpaste. The thing for you to
Yes,
brush your
I
teeth.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
And I look at the appearance and about the brand, airy conditions, the cover, the package. I look at the package of the toothpaste and I see the colors is not similar to the one I bought from the supermarket. And I go to the supermarket again, I bought the same product and I compare and realize that the toothpaste I buy from the offline store near my accommodations, maybe it's a fake product. So I see sometimes we can buy authentic product online, not offline, because there are some grocery store. Grocery store?
No.
Okay. Grocery store, they import or they bought products from another company. Yeah, but you cannot check whether or not they sell you the authentic or the fake products. So I buy all of the thing in my room. I buy online because nowadays even the electrical products, no, not electrical. Yeah, electrical, not, yeah, fake. But for Simplus brand, no, okay.
No. I know this. I know that.
I say you don't often. I say you don't often cook, so you don't care much about the kitchen appliances, right? I bought one. The blender. This one, like this. I bought the blender from Thế giới di động, Kangaroo brand. I cannot use. I mean, I still can use, but it's not very good experience. And I bought another blender. I bought a lot from Simplus, for example, the electric cooker. I bought a electric cooker from Simplus. Yeah. I bought the hair dryer from Simplus. I bought the iron clothes, the iron from Simplus, and another hot air dryer from Simplus. I see the price is reasonable, really cheap compared to another brand like Sun House, but the quality is pretty good. I bought online. You cannot buy offline because there is no store of Simplus in Da Nang. They just have online brands, and when we buy it, they send the product from the warehouse to the customer. And sometimes nowadays I see because of the development of online shopping, many authentic store offer all the online order, and we can buy authentic products as long as we know that it's the authentic store. I think it's okay. Sometimes we can get big voucher from the store too. Hasaki, right?
Yes, I know.
And Cocoon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Cocoon.
Because you usually use the Cocoon product.
That's right. Sometimes Cocoon offer. Cocoon is the production company. Hasaki is just a sales retailer. In the past, I bought the product from Hasaki because Cocoon is not doesn't open an online store. So Cocoon products compared between Hasaki and another supermarket, Hasaki offer cheaper deal. But now Kakun sometimes offer cheaper in Hasaki too. Sometimes I buy from Kakun, sometimes I buy from Hasaki because I compare the price. The same product, compare the price. I'm not sure about the other famous people on TikTok. They also can sell to you the fake product.
Yes.
But Hasaki is a famous store. Yeah, so I think 100%. I mean, we believe in Hasaki product rather than buying from another store online. In the past, I buy, I have never know about the fake product. I just see the scent and I buy, and then I apply on my skin, and it's harm my skin. And at that time, I know that, oh, I bought a fake product. Okay. Do you buy a present for your husband online? If you buy a present,
No.
offline.
If
present is offline.
Yeah, recently offline because my husband like the electronics product like
Electronic.
the watch, the
watch.
smartphone, or the earphone or
So you
yeah.
bought you bought electronic product as a present.
Yes.
Does he buy you flowers? Flowers? On special day like third of
No. She bought me cherry.
Chocolate. Jelly.
No, cherry.
Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Jewelry. Real or fake?
Real. This is
okay. Silver or gold? Silver or gold?
The gold and diamond.
Oh, diamond. Oh,
Yeah.
really? Okay. So if you wear it, diamond jewelry, does anyone recognize that this is diamond or just say, oh, it's a normal jewelry? Someone, you wear a jewelry, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And other people look at this and do they know that this is a diamond?
I think someone knows, someone don't know.
Okay, so it's good. It's good because if they don't know, so they wouldn't try to rob from you.
Yes.
Online jewelry stores sell you a lot of fake products. It looks like a diamond, but it's not only 100,000.
Yeah, I see that.
Sorry, I'm curious about your wedding. And the bride often wear a lot of gold jewelry during the wedding ceremony, right? So because the Vietnamese people, especially in the countryside, they want to show off a lot of gold. Do you wear a lot? Do you wear a lot during your ceremony? No, okay.
No, just some items.
Just some items. And my friend told me that if you want to let other people, it's mean you want to be proud of yourself or your husband, you can buy more gold during the wedding ceremony. I think after I buy it and then as long as I don't wear I don't wear any jewelry, so where can I throw them? Yeah. So I say that if they live in the countryside, they have their own house, they can store the gold. But I live in the rented accommodation where I can store the gold. So then maybe it's a good idea not to buy anything. Okay. So do you buy your husband flowers? Does he like flowers?
No.
Yeah. So it means that your husband would buy you another. Okay.
Sorry, can you wait a minute because
Yes.
my headphone is low battery.
Yes. Okay now.
Yes.
Do you think it's good to
It's
buy
okay.
flowers? It's good to buy flowers between the couples. The couple should buy flowers on special day. Do you think so?
I think depend
It
on the
depends.
person. Yes, it depends. If the girl or the woman like flower, the boyfriend or husband should buy flowers to her.
So when I teach at university, the students, on also in the same at that time, let me remember. On 20 of November.
Yeah.
November, right? Okay, November. So teacher are expected to receive a lot of flowers on this date. Of course, I also feel happy if my student prepare for me a bunch of flowers. But when I receive the flowers, I feel very happy and I feel grateful because the student remember me. Students study a lot of subjects at university and they remember you. It's very it's mean appreciated. It's very appreciated. But when I bring the bunch of flowers home, I don't know what to do. And after 1 month, the flowers is faded. Yeah, and I feel like I regret the money
Yeah.
because it's very, very expensive.
Yeah, I see.
I see on special day, the other girls receive flowers and they post online. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I also want a bunch of flowers. When I think of, what if I do with the flower? This means I like flower, but I don't know how to arrange flowers in a vase of flower. And sometimes I feel like I regret buying the flower. And not like the regret. I don't remember the word. This means you feel like, oh, we waste money.
Yeah,
Waste money. Okay. The next one, we listen to 5.3 and then we correct the exercise. I think I would correct all of the exercise before we
5.3. A.
I get more professional advice in a shop than online. I think in general, the staff in a store have a better knowledge of the products. That's very useful.
B.
I know the prices aren't as low as online, but it's the quickest way to get the product I want. I don't like to wait for a package to come.
C.
The most important thing for me is to see and touch the products. It's easier to make the right choice, but I still buy a lot of things I don't need.
D.
Well, it's less difficult to return or exchange items than when you buy online. With a real store, I can just walk there or go in the car. It's also the least expensive way because you don't pay for postage.
E.
Well, you see it in the news. The postal service isn't as reliable now. Delivery times are longer and a lot of packages are lost. So I prefer to buy in a shop.
Okay, number 1, more professional and narrate the full sentence. I get
more professional as buy in a shop that's online. The staff in a store have better knowledge of the products.
Yes. Number 2.
Number 2, I know the price as low as online, but it's the quickest way to get the product I want.
Number 3.
The most important thing for me is to see and touch the products. It's easier to make the right choice.
Number 4.
It's less difficult to return or exchange item then when you buy online. It also the less expensive way because you don't pay for postage.
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 Postage. Number 5.
Number 5, the postal service isn't available now. Delivery time are longer and a lot of packages are lost.
Okay, delivery longer. We have, for example, so Hồng is Hồng has I think I need to type for you because you need to write that down. Okay. Hồng, sorry. Hồng has 10,000 VND, but her husband has 20,000 VND in the bank account. So who is richer?
Her husband is richer than her.
Correct. So S, B, adjective, ER, than. Okay. Hồng studied 10 hours. Her husband studied 20 hours. So who is more hardworking?
Her husband
is
more hardworking than her.
Correct. S, B, more adjective, than. Okay. This is dance. So I have another examples. So her husband is richer than her. So it means she is not as rich as her husband.
Is not
Her husband. Okay, so we have S, B, we have not or not. Okay. Okay, as adjective as blah blah blah. For example, you have 10, your husband have 10, so as rich as. The next one, Hồng has 10. Her husband, Hồng has 10. Her husband has 15, but her mother-in-law has 20. So who is the richest?
The mother is the richest.
The mother is the richest. Add be the adjective, est. And you can ask, you can plus now if you want. For example, the richest person. You can say who is the richest, or you can say the richest person. It's okay. The same meaning. So Hồng worked 10 hours. Her husband worked 20 hours. But her manager was 30 hours. Husband 20 hours. Manager 30 hours. So who is the most hardworking?
The manager is the most hardworking.
Correct. So add be the most adjective. How about who is the most, and now who is the least hardworking?
Hồng is the least hardworking.
Okay, I know that. Okay, S be the least adjectives. But we have another way to talk about more and less. For example, her husband is more hardworking. So it means Hồng is less hardworking than her husband. Less than hardworking. When you do grammar test, we have more and less, so it's different. I will tell you, the short adjective you plus er, the long adjective you plus more. So it's the same with the short adjective adverb. And here, so we have more with long adverb. We use more with the long, just with the long. But you use less with all kind of adjective. For example, you can say less tall than, less short than, less happy than, less hardworking than, hard working. This means less and the least. You can plus all kind of adjective, and we don't care about long or short. We just use more and most when you want to distinguish between long or short, but the less and the least is all right, all kinds of adjective. Remember, so I will tell you here, we use less or the least, and I plus all kind of adjectives. And you more with the long, okay, and er with the short. As long as, for example, Hồng loves her children. Hồng loves her child. 1,000 years. Just a joke. 1,000 years. Okay. So her husband loves her. There, not her. Let's say there. So, their child. 1,000 years. I just make a joke. We don't say 1,000 years. We don't say 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Well, I just say a lot. Just a joke. A lot. A lot. And the husband the same. A lot too. So you and your husband love the same. Okay. I would say Hồng loves their child as much as her husband. Okay, her husband. So this one, I give you the grammar because in the future we can use again. So you see, she is not as rich as her husband. So husband is him, right? Him. But we can also say she is not as rich as. So instead of I say him, I would say he. And the verb here is. So I use to be the same is. For example, I would use am. You, I would use are. This means here the object. But you can say as verb. So you depend. If you use here, this one. I have another example. You have her husband, right? Her husband. But I can say him too, because it's the man, a male. So I will say him. And another one, I can say the same, but I will change this one. I want to say s and verb. So s here is mean. It's mean he. And about the verb, I don't use the verb. Yeah, we can say loves. We can say does. Does is the auxiliary. You remember?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you study English pretty well? Did you study English pretty well when you study in Tuy Phong High School?
No, just normal.
Just normal. Oh, so it means that IT help you a lot. You study a lot of English when you study your major. If you are not good at English, you cannot study IT. Okay. For example, he do. So I use he does. For example, you, I would use you. You do.
You do.
Because this is verb s. This means the present. How about if I use loved? I mean this one. Sorry, this one. In the past, so we use here.
He did.
Correct. He did. If you talk about the past tense, the past tense. Okay, so today we don't have much vocabulary, just like this, and maybe some of the words here. You already finished practice file, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I will send you the key now for you to check, and we continue to study the next week. Okay, thank you. This is the end of our lesson. Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Yeah, have a nice trip.